Hey, what's up, Niner Empire, TTC, YouTube? Just got done finished watching the game, and once again, Niners come up short, 30-24 against the Packers. First off, congratulations to any Packer fans watching this. You guys jumped on us early uh, to where we really couldn't, you know, get back into it. Well, we tried to get back into it, but first half, we really couldn't do nothing. You guys bought everything but the kitchen sink when you guys were on defense. Made Alex Smith very uncomfortable, and we really couldn't do nothing in the first half, offensively or defensively. You guys did what you wanted on offense, and we just couldn't get it together in the first half. And second half, it was too little, too late. So, congrats to you guys. Shout out to Indian Packers. Keep making them cool ass vids. And I guess you guys are 6-4 now. So good luck to you guys the rest of the season. Now I'll talk a little bit about the game. And obviously, the first half was very troubling as the inefficiencies of the 49ers on offense continued, especially with the consecutive 3-and-out. I think we got like 3 and 4 consecutive 3-and-outs that we got in the first half. For the game, we were 3 for 11 on third down conversions, and again, that's another problem that the Niners need to address. Basically, all the things that I thought didn't need to go wrong in order for the 49ers to win basically did go wrong. We got down early, 23-3 at halftime was the score. We couldn't convert on third downs. We gave up, I think it was 3 sacks in the first half because David Bosch went out and it didn't help because we already had Joe Staley out. So the first half, we couldn't protect Alex Smith and couldn't stop the Packers on third down when we were on defense. I believe they were 10 for 18 on third down conversions. So early Packers were able to do what they need to, in order to build a big lead, and that's why they won the game. So now the Niners are 4-6, and you would think us being 4-6 that we would be out of it by now, especially according to Mr. RTL from the Cardinal fans, saying that our season is going to end in November. Okay, I'll give you that. 4-6 maybe doesn't look good on us right now, but until the 49ers are mathematically eliminated, and last I checked, right now we're 2.5 behind you, and depending on what happens with the Cardinal-Ram game, mathematically we're still in it. So until we're eliminated, I'm not giving up hope. So now I just have to hope all the right pieces fall into place. I gotta hope the Rams beat the Cardinals, and that's a very tall order right there. Last I saw, I think the score was like 3-0 Rams. So all I can do is just hope for the best. Some of the things I did like about the game was, like I said, the one thing I always say is that, I'm pissed off about losing. I hate fucking losing. But, the Niners, they at least went out swinging. They went out with a fight. Made it interesting at the end. Alex Smith finally came alive and was starting to find receivers. Hit Vernon Davis for a touchdown. Hit Frank Gore late for a touchdown. Hit Michael Crabtree for his first touchdown catch. So it was kind of like the Houston Texan game. It was a tale of 2 different halves. The first half we couldn't get shit going. Second half, we was able to do some things on offense, and it was just a shame that The inefficiencies that we had on offense in the first half, translated to the Packers scoring points because the Packers had the ball. I think they had the ball at least 2/3 of the first half. And, defense got tired really fast. 49er defense got tired pretty fast. And, we dug ourselves deep into a hole. And we came out swinging in the second half, but, too little, too late. Vernon Davis, another good game, 108 yards receiving, touchdown catch, and he's proven he's having a really good Pro Bowl year. Michael Crabtree is showing that, that he's picking up things pretty fast. I think he had 4 catches for 77 yards, had his first touchdown catch, which is really good. And Frank Gore really didn't. He had a 42-yard run on the Niners' first drive, but other than that, really didn't do much on the ground. But he did have a touchdown catch late in the game to cut the Packer lead to 6. So yeah, it was like I was saying in the pregame. The Niners definitely have the tools on offense. But now it's a fact of being able to utilize them, which we were able to do in the second half. But first half, I think we wanted to establish the run game so much, and it wasn't working. That we went to the spread offense too little, too late, and yeah, there you go. But let me look at Alex Smith's stats real fast. 16 for 33, 227 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Did have an interception deep in our own territory. So that's pretty much all I got. Like I said, I'm pissed off that we lost the fucking game, but at least we went out swinging. We bought it in the second half. It would be nice if we could do that for 60 minutes, but hopefully the Niners can build on what they did in the second half offensively and hopefully take that into Jacksonville next week. And, some people might go and say that, some people might say that, the Packers were up by like 20 points going into this, going into the second half, to where that the Packer defense were playing pretty passive and giving Alex Smith anything he wanted. And I'll disagree with anybody that agrees with that point right there. I'll disagree because when I was watching it in the second half, from what I was seeing, Dom Capers, the Packers defensive coordinator, was still bringing the heat to Alex Smith in the second half. So, if you want to say that the Packers play conservative, the Packers defensively play conservative in the second half, I strongly disagree with that because from the looks of it, the Packers defense were still coming at Alex Smith and trying to still get him fixed. But it looked like Alex Smith, like it was in the Houston Texans game, was actually, finding something to work with. So, like I said, we lost the game. We're 4-6. Mathematically, we're still in it, but we got to get it together. I mean, we're going to have to play 60 minutes of football and not just 30. So, I mean, nothing I can do but just lick my wounds and, get ready for Jacksonville. And again, shout out to Indian Packers and the rest of the Packer fans watching this game. You guys got a pretty good, solid team. You played a great game. And, I wish you guys good luck the rest of the year. And, Niner Empire, there's nothing else for us to do but, just get ready for Jacksonville. Like the way we brought it in the second half, but like I said, we're going to have to find a way to play 60 minutes of football because it's a 60-minute game. And, I like the fact that we were able to make it interesting at the end. But like I said, I'm ready to win, and moral victories are not going to put wins in the win column. So we'll be, hopefully we'll be all right. We'll just have to find a way to get through this. So, anyways, that's all I got. Matter Empire, TTC, YouTube, Cheesehead Nations. I'll get with y'all next time. Late.